ईरान युद्ध और ऊर्जा संकट के बीच नई दिल्ली में आज क्वाड देशों के विदेश मंत्रियों की बड़ी बैठक हुई, जिस पर पूरी दुनिया की निगाहें टिकी हुई थी। भारत, अमेरिका, जापान और ऑस्ट्रेलिया क्वाड के सदस्य हैं। बैठक के बाद साझा बयान जारी किया गया, जिसमें अमेरिका के विदेश मंत्री मार्को रूबियो ने क्वाड समूह के आर्थिक और रणनीतिक महत्व पर जोर दिया। उन्होंने कहा कि क्वाड सिर्फ एक चर्चा का मंच नहीं है, बल्कि अब ये इंडो पैसिफिक क्षेत्र में साझा हितों और सहयोग के लिए काम करने वाला मजबूत गठबंधन बन चुका है। वहीं भारत के विदेश मंत्री एस जयशंकर ने होर्मुज और आतंकवाद पर बड़ा बयान दिया। देखिए क्वाड देशों के साझा प्रेस कॉन्फ्रेंस में चारों देशों के विदेश मंत्रियों ने क्या कहा।
There must be zero tolerance for terrorism. And nations subject to terrorist attacks have the right to defend themselves. A free and open Indo-Pacific has many dimensions and facets. Our meeting today took stock of the progress in many of them while encouraging exploration in others. In the coming days, whether it is economic activity, energy trade or maritime commerce, the Indo-Pacific will become even more important to the world.
The region is facing acute economic stress. We know the world is more unpredictable. We know economic volatility is increasing, and we know the consequences for our region of the Iranian closure of the Strait of Hormuz and what that means for our energy security, for our economies and for our people. We recognise the efforts of Secretary Rubio towards a diplomatic resolution to ensure freedom of navigation is restored and crucial energy supply flow, and we recognise the importance of maintaining the principle of freedom of navigation. In addition, we are focusing on what more we can do to assure a transparent, more secure maritime domain in the Indo-Pacific. This is the context in which freedom of navigation and strategic stability can be operationalised. And you are seeing that we will be coordinating our maritime surveillance efforts initially in the Indian Ocean and at Exercise Malabar through the Indo-Pacific Maritime Surveillance Collaboration Initiative, and we are also expanding the Domain Awareness Initiative to the Indian Ocean. This will enable partners to access near real-time unclassified satellite tracking data to combat illegal fishing, trafficking, and also enable us to better support humanitarian disaster response.
I also want to thank India for committing to hosting the next iteration of the Quad at Sea mission, which brings together our respective coast guards together in one place on one ship. And the reason why maritime security is so important, beyond the fact that current events remind us of what can happen when maritime security is impeded, is the fact that 60% of global maritime trade passes through the Indo-Pacific, and it's a vital national interest, not just to the 4 countries represented here today, but to dozens and dozens of countries, countless countries around the world.
खबरों की रणभूमि में यहां शोर नहीं, सोच लड़ती है। जहां शब्द नहीं, फैक्ट्स वार करते हैं और हर सवाल खोलता है सच की नई परत।
चक्रव्यूह आपके अपने सुमित अवस्थी के साथ सोमवार से शुक्रवार शाम 6:57 पर टाइम्स नाउ नवभारत पर।